Hello everyone, this is our 1962 Chevrolet Corvette Replica. The chassis is actually a 2002 Corvette and it has been custom fitted with a carbon fiber body, especially made for this chassis. The wheel suspension and everything has all been fitted together to create this build. It was done by CRC to imitate a 62 Corvette. So it is on a C5 chassis, and that's somewhat indicative from the interior. It does have a custom two-tone leather interior, custom blue metallic paint, and this car was all professionally modified by CRC. It's in amazing shape. All the chrome looks really good. It does have a little bit of water etching on some of the chrome, but I imagine that should buff out. Quite literally buff out. But there's no rock chips or anything significant that would require any kind of repaint or anything like that. The front end looks perfect. Front driver's side fender is flawless. And this blue color in the sun is just outstanding. There's a ton of metallic flake, a ton of contrast. The color really changes with the curves of the car, and it's just it's kind of mesmerizing to look at. Really nice wheels, Bayer big brakes, drilled and slotted rotors. Driver's side mirror looks good. Driver's side door is in great shape. Driver's side rear quarter panel looks really nice, no flaws there. Rear driver's side wheel. Moving around to the back. Chrome on the back is flawless. Love the center exit quad exhaust. Looks really nice. Rear trunk lid looks great, and it does still have the factory C5 Corvette key fob, and it does work as it's intended to. All of the electronics and everything in the car still function. There's been no compromises to this build. Nothing's been left out. It has AC, it has heads-up display. If anything, it's been retrofitted with even more options than the car originally came with. It does have a little bit of cracked paint there just above the wheel arch on the passenger side. Rest of the passenger rear quarter looks good though. Rear passenger wheel looks great. Passenger door, perfect. Passenger mirror, no rock chips or anything. Passenger fender, flawless. And the front passenger wheel looks really good as well, no issues. Seeing as the car doesn't have any cosmetic damage other than the one area with the cracked paint, I'll go ahead and walk around it from a further distance to help you kind of visualize the overall aesthetic of this car. This is not your typical C5, and being that it's a 62 on a C5 chassis, it does look a little bit different than what a lot of people are used to. So hopefully this will give you a better representation of kind of how you can expect the car to look in person for me just walking around it. We also have a comprehensive photo listing of the vehicle on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. So if you want to see every inch of this car photographed, we do have that documented as well. It should also give you a really good representation of what to expect. So here in the interior, again, all custom leather. We have white perforated leather on the top of the door panel here, black leather with white contrast stitching. I'm sorry, nope, the door handle is just white. So black stitching with some two-tone white pieces down there. One touch windows for both doors, memory seats, power adjustable mirrors, Bose premium audio. We do have CRC embroidered door sills here. Two-tone black and white custom leather seats. They look really nice. Before I fire up the car here, I'm going to go ahead and put the top down So the first thing you do, it's a completely manual top. So you're just gonna pull these in. Very, very simple procedure. Pull those in. We're gonna pull the windows down too because it just makes it easier. I don't wanna risk the top hanging up on the glass or anything. I'm not sure if it will, but I am not gonna be the one to find out. Just put that to accessory. And your one-touch windows. Super fancy. So we've got that done. Both deals are in there. So we're gonna pull the top back just a bit to get that to buckle, and then we kind of sandwich it together. So you have this spot exposed. There's a button just on the inside here, right about there. Press the button and pull the top back. It does kind of contact the back there. The fitment is not perfect. There is a little bit of contact there. So doing that, you do kind of have to muscle it a little bit. And then the top just drops in there. It is a shared space with the trunk. So you do have to make sure if there's anything in the trunk that it clears, that you force it to the back. And then the top sits in there. The cover closes over it. And your top is stored. So there we go, top is down. I'll let you see what that looks like. This car looks really, really good with the top down. I love the convertible cover, the way it's incorporated into the car, just the way Corvette's always done it. I think it's been very tasteful, very streamlined, makes it look like it doesn't even have a top, which in my opinion, if you're gonna have a convertible, that's how it should look. So it looks great. This is all clean. The paint on that is good. So now we can fire it up. 6-speed manual. Oops. No issues here on the dash. Everything is good. Everything is happy. And we do have a relatively detailed list of documents here. So Park Place LTD Motor Group had this listed, I believe. So it shows that it has a 5.7 liter V8, custom blue metallic paint, has a custom B&B exhaust, 342 final drive rear gears, Bayer brakes and rotors, powder coated calipers, adjustable suspension, and it does have the body is carbon fiber, which is part of what makes this really special and part of why it's priced the way that it is. And then you have these really cool CRC kind of like pamphlets, if you will, booklets that show all the stuff that they do there. Carfax on the car printout here, 3-owner car. And here on the odometer we're at 14,411. You can see that or not, I'm not sure, but that's what it reads. We have the original window sticker showing all of the options that it came with. I apologize for the lighting. The lighting is not great. But original MSRP was $56,195. In 2002, it's a good chunk of change. So it does have a lot of options. Heads-up display, cruise control, memory seats, power adjustable memory seats at that. Dual zone climate control. For 2002, it's kind of a big deal. So there's the heads-up display there. So this was a very well-spec'd car, as it was stock from the factory. And once you factor in all the custom chassis work and everything, the body work rather, that CRC did, I think it makes it even that much more special. So kind of cool here, what I noticed, the induction system on this is that you actually have the air intakes sit in the filter, and it runs the air through the hood, so that will seal up against the hood and it pulls in air from the fender area. So that's kind of neat. There's the LS1, the 5.7. Idles very, very smooth. Just a regular 5.7 liter V8 paired with a rear-wheel drive 6-speed manual transmission configuration. It does have a custom B&B exhaust. You can see the headers there. Looks really nice. I believe this car was done very, very nicely. Everything fits well, everything works well. There's no like weird quirks with it or anything. I'd say the only thing that I've noticed is the convertible top cover here, and that there's not a great amount of clearance between these two panels, so you do kind of have to force it against it. But that's the only quirk that this car has. Otherwise, everything else works. The power seats, air conditioning, everything works perfectly, and it drives like a stock car. It feels like a regular C5. So there's no weird compromises that you've encountered with this build. There's no sacrifices that have been made. So to have this extensive work done to the car and have it still feel like a stock C5, I think is definitely a testament to the quality of CRC's work. So that is our 2002 Corvette, a 1962 Corvette replica. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this car on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.